Well, I'm starting. It's about 5:15 in the morning. And hang on a second. Put my stick down. I have something to point with. So there's the trip. I'm right there. I'm going to go 2 miles in to right there. And that's where the loop starts. You can start this way. That's a different permit. Or you can start clockwise and it goes all the way over there. Round. Back around. So tonight I'm going to try to make Upper Paradise Valley. Then tomorrow maybe Dollar Lake. Or maybe just the Woods Bridge Suspension Bridge. Anyways, probably the third night I'm going to camp right here at Rae Lakes. And then I might take a day off there, just hang out at the lakes all day. Then there's Glen Pass. So that from here all the way to Glen Pass is uphill the whole way, just steady incline. Of course, from Rae Lakes to Glen Pass is a really steep part. Once you get over to Glen Pass, it's downhill all the way back to the car. So that's going to be the next 4 or 5 days. Okay, road's end, 2 miles. That's where I just came from. There's a river down there. I'm going to go down there, load up on water before I take the split. So here's the split. You got the trail to the right, or to the left, and the trail to the right. This looks like the steeper trail that it is right here, obviously. But they both go, they make a loop, so I'm going to be coming up there, going up there, then coming down here in about 4 or 5 days. But they both meet at Glen Pass, essentially. And but this one right here gets to Glen Pass in a day and a half. This one gets to Glen Pass in about 2.5. So it's more of a gradual incline, even though it doesn't look like it right here. So we're ready to roll. I'm going to get my water first. Okay, right ahead, you can see the branches moving. I heard a loud noise. It's got to be a friggin' bear. What else would it be? You see the branches moving? You can hear branches breaking too. Okay, I'm even closer. You can see the branches moving, and it gets loud, but I can't see what it is. Let me see. Oh, it's a bear. I can see it. I can see the head now. Try to get in there. See his head right there? Okay, he's coming this way. He was. There he is. Don't come this way, buddy. There you go. Keep on going. I'm going the opposite direction. Cool. That was an awesome way to start the trip. It's Mist Falls. So 4.7 miles in. And it's only about 8:30. Okay, I just got up from a nap. I took a nap right there for about 2 hours. I was tired after passing Mist Falls. It started climbing for a couple miles, and 2 miles is a long way when it's going straight up. Anyways, I'm down by the river. Check it out. I'm gonna get some water. I checked my map. Probably just less than a quarter mile from Lower Paradise Valley, but I'm trying to get to Upper Paradise Valley today, so it's about 3 more miles, so I'm going to try to get there, set up camp for the night, get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. There's some nice flat spots down there. Those are pre-existing campsites. That would have been a good spot to camp. I've only been back on the trail from my 3-hour break for about 5 minutes. I'm glad I didn't know this was here, because if I'd have kept coming and seen it, I'd have probably just ended up setting up my tent and stopping for the night, and that was at 12:30. So I'm glad I didn't see them, because I want to get about 3 more miles in a day. So this is Lower Paradise Valley. Upper Paradise Valley is just about 3 more miles. So it'll set me up to have a not so pressure-filled rest of the trip. So let's get up there. Okay, I passed the Middle Paradise Valley campground. It was pretty nice. There's probably a dozen tents there set up and people hanging out in the water, so shady, flat. Kind of wanted to camp there, but I wanted to make a few more miles. And I just talked to some guys coming the opposite direction. They had just did a day hike to Upper Paradise Valley. They're actually camped in Middle, and they said it's real nice up there too. So now I'm excited to see what the camp's going to look like tonight. Yeah, look at all these granite walls. Tell me this place doesn't look like Yosemite. I mean, I guess granite looks the same everywhere, but the sun is behind the mountains now, so it's pretty nice hiking. There's no sun hitting you. It's cooled down. So it looks like my 3-hour break, 2 of it sleeping down by the river, was a wise decision. I'm almost to camp. Maybe another half mile, and I'll break out my tent, set up, and get some food. I didn't have any food today because I figured I ate good last night. I didn't leave any out of my bear canister, so I'm hungry. All I've had all day was water and a couple of pieces of candy, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, it's early. This is camp last night, and I'm just getting up. I'm gonna get packed up. There's a few campers around. They're getting packed up over there. That's my 1-person tent that I got. And the morning ritual, you gotta lay everything out and repack it again. Make sure you don't forget anything. I got everything on the log. I'm about to go over here. I keep my bear canister away from everything else. That's over here with all my food in it. And I was home last night. Time to get on the road. See you down the trail. Get packed up. Right by a river. And the bridge washed out in 2017 because it was a high year, so we got to find a way to cross it. We either got a way to cross it or find a log or something. Because they haven't repaired the bridge yet. They said they're going to start next year or so. That's the federal government for you. It takes them 5 years to build a simple little footbridge. Okay, anyway. See you down this way. Okay, so that's where the bridge used to be. You can see the how high it used to be. And so there's a wall of water coming down the, and it was anchored with steel screws embedded in the concrete, so that was you can imagine the force of the water just pushing on that thing all season, just finally rip it from the piling. But anyway, it's a low snow year as usual in California, so it's going to be easy to get across. I think there's some logs down there you can go over. There's a deer in camp this morning. I'll get on this side of the log, the other side of the log. He might not run off. I don't know what he's eating. What's up, fella? Oh, I guess it's a girl. Yeah. Okay, that was easy. Coming across that log and hopped across this one. And then it's small over here, so hop over these rocks. Keep my feet dry. I'm going to be camping at the suspension bridge tonight. I'll show you that when I get there. Well, it's definitely starting to sprinkle right now, and there's no blue skies anywhere, so I'm getting kind of nervous. It's going to be raining a while. I might have to break out my raincoat, and I have a trash can liner to put over my pack. So, because you can't stop, you got to keep on going. Okay. Maybe it's just going to be a few sprinkles. It's warm out, so I'm gonna get back on the trail. I've been here about a half hour. Can't sit here all day. It's still sprinkling. It stopped for a little bit, then it came down again. It started coming down again, but it's not real heavy. If it starts raining, obviously I'm gonna have to stop and cover my stuff. You don't want your sleeping bag to get wet, because if it's wet, it doesn't keep you warm, obviously. So, I finally got it. Okay, so this is my kind of country. You got the U-shaped valley surrounded by mountains left by when the glaciers receded. And you got the river down there full of fish that I'm going to catch later today, hopefully, and tomorrow. And it's just beautiful. You got to work to get this view, but it's worth it. Look at, especially after the rain, everything is nice and green. Pretty cool. And those far mountains in the distance is where I came from. First, I had to put my trash can liner on my pack. I didn't bring my pack cover because I figured the trash can liner would be good enough, and it is. And put my raincoat on. I've never had to hike in the rain before, but I don't want to stop. I've only gone 3.5 miles today. I want to keep on going. So that damn fishing pole is going to be a problem. I can't hook it to my pack with this thing on, so I'm going to have to carry it in my hand, but we'll make do. And I got to put this camera away in my rain pack, in my waterproof pocket, so no more video until the rain stops. Look at this spot. The trail's right up there. I saw this from up there. Nice flat spot. They even got a bench made and a fire pit. Of course, there's no fires right now because of the drought. But it's a good spot. But it's going to be hard to pass up. And I am going to pass it up because I'm so close to where I was originally going to go to. Anyway, further down the trail, when it started raining, I wanted to put up camp. And I met a couple that had stayed around. There was that Pretty Meadow down there. They had stayed there before, and there were some spots, but it was still raining pretty good. And it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up camp in the rain because you got to pull everything out of your pack, and it gets wet while you do that. So, in case anyone has ever wondered, well, why do you tell the things on camera that you didn't do or you're not going to do? Because this is mainly a vlog for me to look at when I'm in my rocking chair. I mean, if anyone else looks at it, that's a bonus. So, I want to remind myself of the trials and tribulations I had that day, or all the things that I almost did but didn't do, and I like to look back on them because it's a learning experience. So that's why a lot of times I say the same things over and point out the things that I'm not going to do, even though it's tempting. But when I get down here to the suspension bridge, because that's where it intersects with the John Muir Trail, there's going to be people there, and I kind of like camping around people. Sometimes, a lot of times, I camp alone, probably the majority of times. But so it's nice to camp around people sometimes, and because we're all out here, you know, with the same love, the same passion. So you know, it's cool to socialize with them at night before everyone turns in. So let's see how much longer it takes. I was going to take some video here, then a bunch of people walked up and we all started talking for a while. So anyways, I'm at the sign. John Muir Trail, my old friend. So as I was saying earlier, Pinchot Pass up that trail, 7.7 miles. I took this trail coming from that way a couple years ago, and I got up to Pinchot Pass, as some of you know, in a lightning and hailstorm. Almost ended my backpacking career, almost quit right then. But as soon as I got home, I thought about it a little bit. Of course, I changed my mind. But it was a learning experience. But worst hiking day of my life, but it's different now. And right down through those trees is going to be the suspension bridge, and we're going to be there in just a minute and set up camp. It's still early, so the rain stopped, obviously. Check it out, blue skies popping out again, so perfect time to set up camp. Well, last time I was at this bridge, I stood at the bottom of these stairs and said I would probably never be here again in my life. But I was wrong, because here I am. Here we go. It's hard to do it not hanging on to the railing. So I'm gonna have to put the camera away. I'm still on the bridge. It's rocking, but check it out. There's some good fishing holes down there. As soon as I get camp set up, I'm gonna see if I can catch some fish for dinner. I'm just sitting by this little creek right here. I made some crystal light. And I got this tree shielding me from the sprinkling a little bit, but I'm not feeling it. Got the tent cover all set up, ready to go. But this is a cozy little spot. One of my favorite spots I've ever sat to take a drink in a long time. Finally got one. They keep getting away. That's the second one I got. I don't know what kind he is. Be still. I'm gonna let him go here in a minute. Check him out. Hey Hazel, I thought I'd make you a little video. I was walking on the trail behind me and I heard some water, so I came down here. I'm going to dip my hat in the water. The sun's coming out, it's getting hot, but I was just sitting here. It's the third day, and on the third day you get a little homesick, you start missing home, you get a little lonely sometimes, you start thinking about the things you're looking forward to when you get home. So it kind of made me think of you. And wait till you see how pretty this little creek is I'm sitting by. It's hard to leave places like this when you're just sitting down and listening to the water, but check it out. Pretty nice, huh? Okay, well, onward and upward. Doesn't get much prettier than that. Look at that. It's hailing now. I'm under the same damn tree though. Still haven't got my jacket out. Well, you see what's behind me? There's the first Rae Lake, right there where I'm probably going to camp. And there is Glen Pass. I can't remember where it is, but between that formation, right? Let me zoom in. Right there, the one in the front with the orange stripes, that's called the Painted Lady. So, I'm not sure it's what two peaks it's between. Once I get further down the trail a little bit, or when I start up in the morning, I'll know, because it'll come back to me. So we'll see. There's one. I just second cast. He's pretty. Throw him back. Caught him right in the Rae Lakes. I'm in my tent. Thing about this tent, it has, you can roll these doors down and it has this mesh that you can look out, because when you're a backpacker you should go to bed pretty early because you're tired. And I got a door on this side too. Been hearing some thunderclaps. Just heard a couple loud ones, but you can't hear them right now. Probably be a storm tonight. And then I have all my stuff. There's another mesh out there underneath that awning. Keep dry. There's a mom with the 2 little babies. Cute. Oh, there it is. That's a good view now. See where it starts to go up a little bit on that side of the pass? That's where the trail that starts to going down the other side. Oh, wrong way. Anyway, still got a ways to go, obviously. That's a big mountain. I'm still close to the lakes. Well, I'm knocking it out. It's pretty up here. Little stream coming down the pass. Can't see the lakes anymore, but I'll be able to see them again once I get higher. Getting closer, but it still seems a long way off. Those are the 2 girls I camped with at Rae Lakes. The second night, they just passed me. They're nice. They're sweet. They just started backpacking too. One step at a time. That's the only way to do it. Well, we've come to the wall. There's a little dip right there in the trail. And then it's going to start going straight up that pile. I'm glad I'm not down there. I was there about 20 minutes ago. They're way down there. Close now. Those guys are just starting down from the ridge. That guy in the orange up right there. He's passing about 15 minutes ago going up. He's going down the other side. Not too much further now. I'll be glad to get up there. Well, you might be asking yourself, I wonder where Bob is now at this opening scene. I'll tell you where I am. I'm at the top of Glen Pass, son of a bitch. There's the ridge line that came right from these 2 girls right there. They're almost here. Not the girls I talked to earlier, these are 2 other girls. But, because I can hear them talking. Maybe not. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna take it 360 from the top of Glen Pass. That's the way I'm going. Lakes I stayed at last night. There's the trail and the ridge I just came up. There we go.